Sleight of Hand is a third-person stealth action game with an exciting and innovative gameplay design. It is primarily a stealth game, but also involves some exciting action on the side. Playing the game mostly involves sneaking around the city, solving a few puzzles, interrogating witches, and using magical cards to fight your enemies as you advance your grand objective. Set in Steeple City, Sleight of Hand follows the story of Lady Luck, a former occult detective and witch. Lady Luck is on a mission to destroy her former coven and employers for betraying her and causing her to lose her left hand in the process. She has scores to settle and bills to pay, and nothing can keep her from her objective. Lady Luck uses her investigative skills and magical powers to achieve her objective. Moreover, she has a deck of cursed cards with magical powers. The cards give her special abilities that enable her to hide from her enemies or fight them. Being a stealth action game, most of the gameplay in Sleight of Hand involves sneaking around and fighting off goons and witches using special abilities drawn from magical cards. Stealth is a core concept in the game, meaning that you have to find ways to get around your enemies without getting seen. This mostly involves using objects to hide as you move around. Interestingly, a bit of the gameplay also involves solving puzzles to access secret passageways that you can use to move around the city more freely and safely. Stealth doesn't always work, and some situations in the game necessitate loud and non-discreet approaches guaranteed to trigger attacks. This is where building your deck of cards comes into play. The cards give Lady Luck special abilities that give her an advantage in fights against her enemies. You also need to restrain and interrogate coven members to get clues essential to achieving your objectives. The cards are crucial to her success, considering she only has one hand to work with. Each card in the deck has a unique ability. For example, the Hex card latches onto a hidden enemy, and enabling you to get past them without conflict. The Peekaboo card reveals the positions of hidden enemies, and enabling you to avoid nasty surprises and plan ahead. One of the most powerful cards is the Chain Smoker card, which intertwines the fates of multiple enemies, and enabling you to use one card on all of them. Overall, there are more cards with more awesome abilities, such as teleporting, setting traps, and distracting or even blinding enemies. Lady Luck will be able to equip cured trinkets for passive effects, and upgrade her deck of cards, all allowing her to improve her prowess in her quest for sneaky vengeance. As you can see in the game trailer, it features the game's main character, Lady Luck, investigating a smuggling operation at a shipping yard, and highlighting Sleight of Hand's investigative theme. Lady Luck sneaks around the yard to avoid getting seen by goons in the vicinity, and highlighting the game's stealth concept. However, the goons eventually see her and come charging, armed with crude weapons. The trailer reveals how the integration of RiffRaff Games' card play design works. For example, Lady Luck deploys a card that freezes one of the goons, as he is about to smack her with a wrench. She then deploys another card called Mist Step as other goons close in, and making her disappear in a cloud of smoke. It is also worth mentioning that it doesn't showcase any gameplay whatsoever. The developers may release more trailers over time as they continue advancing the gameplay design. Sleight of Hand is the brainchild of Joshua Boggs, the developer of the popular mobile noir game Framed. Boggs is developing the game through his new studio RiffRaff Games, which is based in Wellington, New Zealand. He is very excited about the game. Joshua Boggs said, "Making the game has been a long-time dream of mine. It combines my love for Kojima's brilliant pioneering, work in tactical espionage action with Metal Gear Solid, and my obsessive desire to push the envelope in making new gameplay experiences." He further continued, "In typical me fashion, as the team here would say, I've sought to turn the genre on its head. with a healthy dose of innovative card play. It's been a hard road, honestly the hardest project I've worked on, but I am so honored to work side by side with this team, as we push the stealth action genre in a brand new direction. Based on Bog's sentiments and past success, fans have high expectations for this game. RiffRaff Games has not announced a precise release date for Sleight of Hand. The game is expected to launch sometime in 2025. Players will be able to enjoy the game on Xbox Series and PC through Xbox Game Pass or Steam,